Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Pass to Towns. Down low. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
It's Smart on the wing. Horford, a screen on Conley. Horford outside from downtown. Sends it home from three-point land.
Horford's three-point shooting is really developed. Been an impressive journey for him. He understands the value of being a big guy that can spread the floor by making threes.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert with it. Williams defending. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Edwards against Brown. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brown. And they get it back. Left side McDaniels from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Tatum from long range. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Horford. Gobert, no good.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's Tatum. Money from the wing.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
Brown against Conley. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Basket's good. Gobert's got 6.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this was slow. Previous players had so many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he's good on the first of 3. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Gobert with a screen on Brown. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
And so Towns nails them both. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Tatum pulls it in. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Horford. That one a little long. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Edwards against Smart. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Brown in the high post. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Count that one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Towns. Goes back up. And Gobert with a nice bucket inside. Gobert's got 8 points.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Out to Horford. Smart outside. Up top, Horford. Covered by Towns. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, tough defense doesn't dissuade Horford at all. I mean, he just mans up and works right through it.
And he makes both free throws.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Picked by Gobert. And there's the lob. It's Edwards on the wing. Hounded by Tatum. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 10.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Rivers in at the 1. And stolen by Brown. Now the Celtics on the move. Outside Tatum. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Noel. Pass to Rivers. Offline with a 3. Anderson against Brown. The shot, no good. Nice D from Reed. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
4 on the clock. Prince can't hit. Boston trailing. Here's Smart. Here's Horford. Kick out to Brown. Second chance shot. Unable to get that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Here's Prince. Hounded by Tatum. Reed to screen on Tatum. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
We've got a line change here for Boston.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
White finds Muscala. The kick out to White. Back to Muscala. Pulls up. Boston again missing. Minnesota in the lead. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
The free throw drops for Anderson.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
Offensive board. Pass to Prince. Outside, Anderson. Reed, a screen on Muscala. Anderson passes to Reed. And another shot to the paint. Launches it. Another miss by Minnesota. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today. So that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:57 left in the first half. Anderson with a screen on Griffin. Pass to Rivers. Blocked!
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
Williams passes to Griffin. Outside White. Griffin's shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Williams on the wing. Back to White. Pass to Brogdon. High post Muscala. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Pass to Reed. To the middle. Anderson with it. Picked up by Griffin. The three ball. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. And the Celtics shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this game. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
That one drops. He ties it up. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Conley against Brown. Here's Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Towns has got 6.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. He can't get it to go. And we're through the first half of play here in what...
With the score, the Celtics 18. The Timberwolves 20.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Smart. Horford outside. Fires for 3. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Edwards. Towns with the ball. Here's the three. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Williams finds Smart. Kick out to Brown. And stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Tatum from long range. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Towns is screen on Smart. Conley passes to Towns. Gobert inside. Horford covering. Conley, he's open. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Edwards against Brown. He takes it in. Minnesota with a rebound. To the inside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Back to Tatum. Will it go? Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Towns with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Brown passes to Tatum. Horford against Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Outside, Brown. 3-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Brown against Conley. And he makes it on the layup. Conley's got 6.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Here's Horford. And yep, it's good.
Horford beating good defense with simply better offense there.
Conley against Brown. It's McDaniels on the wing. Sinks it from distance. McDaniels gotten his 2nd bucket.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Timberwolves. Here we go, fans. Time to make the home for Boston's own Entertainment. On another hand for the Celtics Entertainment. Who wants the t-shirt? All right, fans, let's give it up for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Outside Brogdon. The kick out to White. Pass to Griffin. with the drive. Yep, that one goes.
Griffin, an athletic big man. Nice job drawing that foul on the drive.
Reed, a screen on Brogdon. Here's Rivers. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple.
Anderson.
And the Timberwolves lead by 11. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Williams. Inside. Nice move. Griffin's shot is off. Here's Rivers. Anderson. Great positioning on the putback. Anderson's got 6. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 13.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. They've got Kyle Anderson, Jalen Noel out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
White can't hit.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Prince can't hit. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. White drives in. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. White's got his first 2 points.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Pass to Anderson. Three-pointer. The shot no good. The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, their offensive rebounding throughout this one has been clutch, timely. I mean, it's kept the ball out of the enemy's hands and gotten them lots of second chance points. That's a winning recipe.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Brown can't hit.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Gobert on the high post. Working on Williams. Towns a screen on Brown. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Tatum can't hit.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Towns a screen on Smart. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
Brown finds Horford. Now here's Tatum. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And he's going for the lob. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. From deep. They get it back. Here's Gobert. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And that one misses.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Tatum.
2 minutes.
Outside, Brown. And stolen by Edwards. There's the three. That one doesn't drop. And Boston going the other way now. Smart outside. Outside Tatum. Out to Horford. Pass to Smart. Now Brown. Guarded by Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Jaylen Brown.
And he's good on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rudy Gobert.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Edwards against Smart. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here they come. Beyond the arc. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Smart. Fast break, here we go. Edwards pulls it in. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-4 run. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Now Conley. Pass to Towns. Now here's McDaniels. From deep three-point range. Off on that one. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So
I smack clowns with mad style.
By both sides of this matchup, Richard, teams that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good points. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland has some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
And here is Garland, following Jaylen Brown's 3. Kicks it out to Allen. Passes to Garland. Takes the 3. Rebound by Williams. Here's Boston now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Cleveland. Smart passes to Horford. Releases. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Mitchell outside. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Smart misses. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Inside, Allen. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Over Mitchell. A terrific move by Brown to score. 7 points in the game.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Horford. Dishes to Williams. Tatum on the wing. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. From outside, off the mark. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Garland, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. It's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Tatum against Mobley. Williams, a screen on Mobley. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Tatum. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Off target from outside.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And the dunk by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Allen right side. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Cleveland moving it around. Mobley a screen on Brown. To the paint. Here's Allen. And the layup falls.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Tatum with it. And that one released in time, but no good. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics? The Celtics with the lead. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, in at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center position. Williams. Smart on the wing, guarded by Garland. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Mobley throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
And Boston has possession. Tatum drives in. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Mitchell from the arc. With the second effort. Allen kicks to Garland. The three-pointer, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Rigid for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Here's Tatum following the basket by Jaylen Brown. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers trailing. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Allen's shot is off.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And here's Tatum for 3. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Allen. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Right side, Garland. It's stolen by Brown. In the corner, Tatum with it. Back to Brown. Left side, Horford. Picked by Horford. Here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And that's now 7 points for Jason Tatum.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Once again, that was...
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
Remaining in the first half.
Rubio, the pass to Lopez. They kick it out to Green. Ogden against LeVert. Clock at 6. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's White. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Here's LeVert. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Hey, watch Ricky.
Rubio looking it over. And the pass to LeVert. And 1:01 left in the first half. Rubio against White. Rubio misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Griffin. The offensive rebound. Out to Gallinari. Pass to Griffin. Second chance shot. Right the pass to Brogdon. That three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, LeVert. Rebounded by the Celtics. And it's Brogdon off the drive.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Played good.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. That's a big-time three.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Tie game.
The Celtics, 26. The Cavaliers, 26.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Gallinari is out there with Griffin. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Derek White. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Brogdon kicks to White. Back to Brogdon. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
LeVert in the corner. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Williams. Back to White. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Gallinari finds White. Out to Gallinari. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Launches a 3. Boston, no good that time either. Cavaliers shooting here about 46% for the game. Rubio outside. Wade outside. They kick it out to Green. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. LeVert against Brogdon. Pass to Gallinari. Outside to Brogdon. Back to Gallinari. Outside White. Williams against Green. Boston, no good that time either. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And it's LeVert missing. For Boston, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. The kick out to Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Rubio outside. Wade sets the pick for Rubio. The pass to Lopez for the lead. And yes, it's good. Lopez has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Cavs. Boston trailing. Gallinari outside. And Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's LeVert. Wade kicks to LeVert. Lopez sets a screen for LeVert. Lopez outside. Wade passes to Green. From downtown. Rebound by the Celtics. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
Yeah, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Brogdon kicks to Williams. It's White on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Green against Williams. Green, the pass to Rubio. Wade left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on White. It's his first trip to the line. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Lopez. Okoro comes in for Danny Green. Mitchell, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. Now here's Tatum. He's got 7. Williams kicks to Horford. Outside Tatum. This one for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. Allen, a screen on Smart. Back to Garland. For 3. Here's Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Now here's Brown. 13 points in the game.
Walking foul called on Jarrett Allen. Second personal foul. First team foul.
8 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Tatum. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. And so is Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. I'll look at the...
Please give a big round of applause.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Brown. Count it, and the foul. Darius Garland picks one up.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now here's Tatum. Over Okoro. No good. That would have tied it. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Horford kicks to Tatum to take the lead. A rebound by Mitchell. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, Williams with the steal. Mitchell against Brown. The shot will not fall. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Mitchell up top. Shoots over Brown. Back to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Looking to get back on track here. Mitchell outside. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Cleveland. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now Cleveland moving it up. Mitchell leading the charge. And then Allen slams it in.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Mitchell wide open. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Smart dishes to Williams. Left side, Horford. Celtics passing it around. Here's Tatum. And it's sent back by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
Mitchell against Brown. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Garland finds Allen. Now, here's Mitchell. Allen with it. Outguarded by Smart. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. A fader. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over in the corner, Brown. There's the feed to Williams. Outside, Horford. Now here's Tatum. Defense is right there.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Brown against Garland. The 3. Rebound by Williams.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry. In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley outside. Mobley is screened. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Brown kicks to Horford. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Smart passes to Horford. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brown often calls for the ball down the stretch. He wants to be the guy that they go to in these moments.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here.
Headed to the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment. Fans, it's time to get up out of your seats and get wild.
Now Mitchell. target. And Okoro now top of the key. And here's Garland for three. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5 spot.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Garland, no good. The Celtics with the lead. And here's Smart. He kicks it to Horford. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Pass to Tatum. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Smart finds Brown. Shoots from the baseline. The kick out to Tatum.
A 7-footer who can legitimately defend 1 through 5. Mobley is suffocating any player out there.
Garland dishes to Okoro. Garland looking it over. And the rejection by Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Covered by Mitchell. Brown, the pass to Smart. Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smart kicks to Tatum. Takes it inside. Can't get the reverse flush. Cleveland's gotten neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall in overtime. Garland attacking.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Tatum on the wing. Horford finds Smart. Celtics passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum. Mobley with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell to tie it up. And a lot of contact on that one. So and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
This is the time now where the officials can review
taking 2 shots.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
after review, the ruling on the floor stands.
it really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Tatum dishes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Williams trying to break free. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Cavaliers with another miss. Here's Brown. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Make some noise, fans. Let's show why we're the best fans in the NBA. It's time to get wild.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries the triple.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. What do you think, guys?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch-and-shoot three, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to...
I smack clowns with mad style.
On 2K Sports. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three. Outside Conley. From outside the arc. Here's Gobert. Second chance effort. The rebound by Allen.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Allen with a screen on Edwards. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. The three. Gets the three to fall.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Gobert against Mitchell. Gobert inside. No luck on that one. Nice D from Allen. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Mitchell. Puts it up. Again, the miss by Mitchell. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And it's powered home by Towns.
Dominant on the boards. Karl-Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
Kept alive. Out to Garland. Back to Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. Conley against Garland. Towns a screen on Garland. Right wing. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Conley. Towns has got his second bucket of the game.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl-Anthony Towns.
Good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Gobert with a screen on Garland. Pass to Edwards. Garland against Conley. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Cavaliers leading.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Garland for three. From beyond the arc and then some.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on Edwards. Garland for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out a pick and roll.
Here's Gobert. And Minnesota calls time here.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Mike Conley. Reed sets a screen. Another miss by Minnesota.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Garland against Edwards. The drive by Garland. Banked it in off the glass. Garland's got 8.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, youngster.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cleveland. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5, down low. Garland, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
Down low. Allen can't get it to go.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
From deep. Noel, no good.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Prince. Takes a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Prince has got 6.
A good percentage of Taurean Prince shots are from distance, and you can see why right there.
Drops in the 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Rivers. He's rebounded by Okoro. Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Right side Garland. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple. Now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. And Minnesota calls time here. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brent?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Here's Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
They'll pin that foul on Danny Green. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
It's both from the stripe. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And here's LeVert for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. LeVert's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on LeVert. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. That one goes. Count it.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. To the left wing. Lets a 3 fly.
You can see with the contest right there that defensively Towns arrived in the NBA prepared to make an impact.
The Cavaliers pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. LeVert with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Green for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Conley passes to Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Lopez, the screen. And another miss by Cleveland. By himself. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves, 27. The Cavaliers, 31. And let's hear it for the Jabberwockies!
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. This for the tie! That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Edwards against LeVert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
When you think about Karis LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had 1 campaign in which coach. He played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Well, Cleveland's shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Rubio against Conley. Pass to Wade, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rubio.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Here's Wade, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Edwards. Count that bucket. Edwards has got 12 points in the game.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Timeout. Fans, give a round of applause for your Timberwolves dancers. Time to get up and make some noise for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
Fans, give a round of applause for your
Back to Garland.
Timberwolves dancers.
To the inside. Here's Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mobley's got his second basket.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
Edwards can't hit.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. McDaniels against Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Conley passes to Edwards. 4-3. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Okoro on the wing. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Garland for 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Here's Towns. Tries again. No good that time. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Mobley, a screen on Conley. From deep, Mitchell. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Up top, Edwards. He's got 12. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Here's Edwards. Driving inside. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Mitchell finds Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Allen's got 6 points.
just getting more and more comfortable. You can see Jared Allen gaining confidence in that jumper. Go ahead, young sir.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. The Cavaliers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Allen on the wing. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Cavalier. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. Here's Prince. Driving to the basket. Rejected by Mitchell.
Boy, guys, you just love when Donovan Mitchell is engaged defensively. The athleticism allows him to send that shot back.
Pass to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. To the paint. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You can see the defender struggling to contain Mobley. He's got size, he's got agility, and he's got touch.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards to the middle. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Really nice decision making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick and roll action.
Okoro on the wing. That three's off the mark. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Edwards can't hit. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on McDaniels. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Garland. Pass to Okoro. Up top, Allen. Now here's Garland. Covered by Towns. 6 to shoot. Here's Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Goes up again. Here's Allen. And here's Mobley. McDaniels covering. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. This one for 3. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Mobley. Out to Garland. There's the triple. Again, Garland missing.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Offensive rebound. And it's powered home by Towns.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
From deep, Mobley. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now here's Towns. To tie it up. Hits the trifecta.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Allen a screen. Garland, pass to Allen. Back to Garland. to end the drought. And he lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
Pass to Towns to take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From Pete Mitchell. Cleveland gets it back. Out to Garland. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Towns. Right side Garland. Fires the 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Conley against Allen. Conley passes to Gobert. Money. And tie game. Huge basket right there.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Towns against Garland. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fellow right there. Carl Anthony Towns. Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garland against Conley. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gobert. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
It's time to fire off some defense.
Five to shoot. Money.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're down by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Make some noise. Let's go.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Sports, it's a Monday afternoon broadcast, and Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man.
Here we go.
Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one spot.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Finally, the pass to Gobert. Another shot. The kick out to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Horford. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Here's Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And here's Tatum for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Brown, good.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Edwards, and he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rim.
There's the pass to Tatum. He kicks it to Brown. And he drives in and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Outside Edwards. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Brown missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Conley for 3. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Now here's McDaniels, guarded by Tatum. 4 on the clock. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Smart finds Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Stolen by McDaniels, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Brown inside the line, and that one is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
1:31 left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Smart to the inside. Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And Williams drops them both. 1:20 left to play in the first quarter. Edwards. They get it back. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
Loads it up for Williams. Edwards against Brown. Timberwolves passing it around. Conley for three. Horford with the rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
Edwards passes to Towns and stolen by Horford. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams finds Brown. Driving in, and Brown throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
In the corner, Smart with it. Towns with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Taurean Prince. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen for Brogdon. Out to White. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Park of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game can be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
And here's White, following the 3 from Austin Rivers. Here's Brogdon. That one, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Anderson. Gallinari with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Williams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Minnesota in the lead. Anderson, a screen on White. Rivers with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. And here's Prince outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Now, here's Brogdon. Not a lot of room. Rivers with it. Anderson with the screen for Rivers. He dishes it to Anderson. And stolen by White. And a fast break now for the Celtics. White's running, and Griffin slams it in.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Molinari finds Brogdon.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Offensive rebound. Molinari passes to Griffin. Outside, White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Show me the spirit, fans. Loudest in the arena gets a free feature. Give it up for your Timberwolves dancers.
1:46 left to play here in the half. Now Tatum, three-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Over to the wing. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Now here is Horford. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brown inside the line. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Minnesota leading by 6. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Towns, a screen on Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Celtics trail by 6. The kick out to Tatum. Stolen by McDaniels. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. And the rejection by Tatum. Got a piece of it. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. Down low. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shoots over McDaniel. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got 6 points.
I love seeing Tatum continue to work on that jump shot. I mean, he's a fantastic scorer. And with the jump shot added and refined, he's only going to get better.
Offside, Towns. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
28. The Boston Celtics. 24.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Timberwolves leading by 4 on the court right now for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5. Gobert. Second shot opportunity. And he finishes nicely on the way. Gobert's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Timberwolves. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities. Tatum
wide open. He fires one. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Towns sets the pick for Conley. The dish to Edwards. Here's the floater. Rebounded by the Celtics. And here is Tatum. He's got 6, passes it to Smart, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Smart, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Off on the layup. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Towns, and he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Back to Smart. They need this. Tatum drives in and slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. You give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Conley scanning the floor. A 3 and another 3 for Minnesota.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Right side Tatum shoots over McDaniel. Tatum's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 12. Outside Conley. Dishes to Edwards. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. The Celtics have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half start. Tatum with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Inside, and stolen by Tatum. Horford has a wide open look, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Now the pass to Rivers. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the wing right side. Pass to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Gallinari with the steal. A finish. And White with the stuff.
Well, he wanted to let us know that he's got some bounce to his game now. White rising up with ease to send that one home.
Anderson, a screen on Williams. Prince, the pass to Anderson. Gallinari with the steal. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Got a piece of it. Timberwolves leading by 10. Noel passes to Rivers. And here's Prince outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Prince has got 6.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hits the three-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Noel. Shoots over Brogdon. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Anderson. Also, Naz Reid out there. Trent's out there with Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. So it's the Timberwolves now, following the miss by Griffin. Passes it to Reid. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now, here's Brogdon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family grade where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning this degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Derek White. And here's Smart. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. And he could not get that 1 to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be a Rudy Gobert.
He just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. For 3, Edwards. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Tatum dishes to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Over Conley. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Williams passes to Horford. Back to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Towns with the steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Smart. Edwards looking it over. He takes it in, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Tatum with it. Conley picks him up. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Tatum.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Outside, Horford. Brown against Conley. Here's Horford. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Right side, Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Smart in the corner. Horford with it. Tatum looking around. Boston again missing. Timberwolves leading by 14. And finished off by Edwards.
And then, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Minnesota.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
I'll tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And Edwards drops them both.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Williams.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Outside Edwards. There's the three. Rebound by Williams. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now here's Edwards. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Over Smart. Edwards finds Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Williams dishes to Tatum. Fades away. Minnesota with the rebound. Now here's McDaniels. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Edwards passes to McDaniels. From deep three-point range, no good. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Smack clowns with mad style.
close to getting... ready for what should be an excellent matchup. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And the starting group for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
And the shot is good by Garland. A battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight, it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Mobley. Tatum pulls it in.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Shot on the wing. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Garland. Launches a 3. Can't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. First quarter, just over a minute played. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Brogdon, the pass to Smart. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Boston ball.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Garland for 3. Drains the triple. Garland's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Williams punches it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Garland. Mitchell against Brogdon. Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Tatum. Smart outside. On the wing, Tatum. Another shot. Again, Boston.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Allen a screen. Here's Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Williams a screen on Mobley. Garland against Smart. Back to Brogdon. Kicks it out to Smart. Outside Brogdon. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Okoro on the wing. And stolen by Brown. Brogdon against Allen. The kick out to Williams. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Good on the shot. Tatum's got 9.
Ooh, good little touch on the floater. Tatum making it look way too easy. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Brogdon. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The kick to Tatum. Smart with the ball, guarded now by Mitchell. There's Tatum with the three. Cavaliers with the rebound. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Allen on the wing. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Tatum. Smart outside. Now here's Brogdon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics out in front. Lead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the floor for Boston, Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. The Celtics with the lead. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen some still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Garland. Fires from deep. 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
There's Tatum with the 3. He's rebounded by Okoro.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. And Boston has possession. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Garland for 3. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Smart against Garland. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Outside for Mitchell. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's good on the layup. Mitchell's got 7. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Garland for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Outside for Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Second chance shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. White, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Pass to Pritchard. The kick to Tatum. Let's go with a three. The shot that time not on target. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. And here's LeVert for three. Counted from distance.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Boston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Pritchard. And here's Horford. Outside, Williams. Back to Horford. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavs trailing. White with the steal. Outside, Williams. Tatum from long range. They get it again. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Muscala, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. He's off on the second.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Outside for LeVert. Lopez, the screen on White. LeVert, he's off on the layup. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Pritchard. The shot no good. Rubio with some nice D. The Cavaliers shooting just 33% so far in this game. Pass to Wade. And rejected. He shoots it. White can't hit. LeVert passes to Green from behind the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the... Thanks very much, Allie.
17, the Celtics, 26.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Ricky Rubio, also Karis LeVert out there. Robin Lopez out there with Danny Green. And it's Wade in at the 4 spot. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Here's White. It's rebounded by Wade.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Outside for LeVert. Pass to Wade. Outside Rubio. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Al Horford.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Williams. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08, the players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Horford finds Muscala. And here's Horford. Pass to Muscala. Can't get it to fall.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Here's LeVert. Outside, Green. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Pritchard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, in his first few seasons, Peyton Pritchard really has provided a spark off the bench, Richard.
Well, he's proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter, converting over 40% of his shots from distance in his first 2 seasons. He also continues to impress with his playmaking.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Muscala. Brown, he's checked in for Williams. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for White. And Boston calls time here. Smart's checked in for Boston.
All right, everyone. That was your Cleveland Cavaliers screen team.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Steps back. Pass to Mitchell. For the lead. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
And here's Brown for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. From deep. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Mitchell finds Allen. Mobley against Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
From deep, Mitchell. Offensive rebound. The Celtics have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
The officials were right on top of that one.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Allen with a screen on Brogdon. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. Tatum against Allen. Tatum passes to Brown. Smart right side. The kick to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
The 3 from Mitchell knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Brown, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Mobley against Tatum. Smart outside. Back to Tatum. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. Off target from downtown. 3 quarters of play and a close one here.
fans, your Cavaliers, Houston.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So the Celtics 5 right now. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the 1. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. Brogdon against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Brogdon. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Just 4 to shoot. Nails it from 3.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
The Celtics with the lead. Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Garland. Here's Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Going inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Brogdon against Mitchell. Left side Tatum. To the inside. Brown. Rejected by Allen.
And with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
Over to the wing. Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Here's Okoro. Inside. On the wing, Mitchell. To take the lead. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Mobley, a screen on Brogdon. The 3 from Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Tatum from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 24.
No, this man Tatum can strike so quickly. He can just stop, pop, and pull up on a dime.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. And both free throws good for Mobley.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
And here's Brown for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Mobley, a screen on Brogdon. From deep, Mitchell. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
And both free throws good for Brown. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Garland on the take. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Back to Brogdon for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Garland up top, defended by Smart. Allen on the wing. And a foul called on Evan Mobley. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Tatum passes to Smart. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. It's not going to go for him. The Cavaliers go the other way with him. Back to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now it's just a 2-point Boston lead. The Celtics shooting around 44%. Not bad. Tatum passes to Williams. Left side, Brown. Tries again, and he sinks it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Allen with a screen on Brogdon. Mitchell, the pass to Allen.
Allen has to be in the conversation for the best roll man in the league right now. Look, he sets solid screens, and then he's an efficient finisher down low.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And here's Tatum. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
He was in the conference finals as a rookie. Tatum is just used to these big spots.
Timeout called, the Cavaliers. They're down by 5. 3 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Conley with it, and the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. And here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now Edwards. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. And Towns throws it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Mitchell. No good on that one. And Minnesota now the other way. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Pass to Towns. Shoots the three. Trains the three-pointer. Towns has got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Edwards, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
No, this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Connects from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Okoro, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Conley surveying the D. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Indoors, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like. And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Here's Towns. Here's Gobert, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Edwards looking it over, and Edwards with the stop.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Mitchell wide open. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Conley kicks to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And it's Mitchell missing. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Garland against Edwards. In the corner, Okoro with it. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Allen passes to Mobley. Edwards against Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter, as Evan Mobley does there, you've got to be able to catch and finish. He does just that.
Outside Edwards. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the
Your Cavaliers U16 team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Then it's Conley. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Noel into the shooting guard. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Towns, the screen. Going inside. Reid gets the bucket. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Garland finds Mobley. Back to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Noel. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Okoro. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
How about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Here's Noel. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Lets it go with the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. Fires from deep. They get a hand on it. Mobley kicks to Okoro. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Minnesota also making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Torian Prince comes in for McDaniels. And it's Rivers in for Mike Conley. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Jetty Osman.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Wade sets the pick for LeVert. Wade passes to Lopez. Now here's LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland moving it around. The shot by Wade, wide open. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Harris LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Reid gets the bucket.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
On the wing, Green. Fires for 3. Reid with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 9. Rivers passes to Anderson. Back to Rivers. 1:27 left in the second quarter. The kick out to Anderson. Takes a three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Outside, Green. LeVert from outside. That shot off the mark. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And that's an aggressive move to the hoop and a great pass there to cap it off.
Yeah, that's something these guys are always perfecting. Beautiful loft on the assist.
Cleveland's got into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. That shot wide open.
I'd say this offense looks completely different and so much better spacing when Rubio can be a legitimate threat from range.
Slammed home and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for 1 more.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage, he goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. McDaniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Mike Conley subbed in for Rivers. The shot and game clock separated by 4. He kicks to Gobert. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
Now here's Green. 3-pointer, LeVert. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Timberwolves, 37. Fans, let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
They've got Ricky Rubio. He's out there with Karis LeVert. Green out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Here's LeVert after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Wade kicks to Green. On the wing, Green. 3-pointer, LeVert. Offensive rebound. Wade passes to Green. Back to Wade. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. Mobley right side. The 3 from Garland. Allen kicks to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. And he gets it to go. Mitchell's got 5.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
Outside Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And it's sent back by Allen. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. It's Allen, top of the key. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Outside Edwards. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. It's stolen by Edwards. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
2 minutes remaining.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards.
2 minutes.
And he can't jam it through. The Cavaliers trail by 15. The drive by Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Timeout called. First of the game for Minnesota.
Start it. Okay, everyone.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Anderson wide open, and once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Evan Mobley understanding he's got a rhythm, and he just keeps attacking. The answer is not yet there for this defense.
Rivers passes to Reed. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter, and he banks in the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The Cavaliers trail by 11 to the inside. It's tipped. Rivers with it. Garland picks him up. It's Prince on the wing. Anderson outside. A 3-ball. That shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The drive by Mitchell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Rivers against Garland. Kicks it out to Prince. For the 3. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead by a... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at point guard.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert down low, working on Allen, and the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. And the Timberwolves lead by 15. Well, Cleveland shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Driving inside.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
He throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards, 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 17. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Garland against Edwards. Good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Timberwolves leading by 17. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. With the drive.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Allen. And it's 7 points for Darius Garland. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Edwards. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. With the shot, and good that time.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl Anthony Towns.
Outside Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow. Mobley
outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Minnesota leading by 21.
Blocking foul called on Isaac Okoro. His first, 3rd team foul.
.146 left in the fourth. Now here's McDaniels. D right on him. Back to Edwards. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Shot clock at 6.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Evan Mobley, his 3rd, 4th team foul.
He throw good, Edwards.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Garland, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now 8 seconds separate the two clocks.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards, that's good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another three for Minnesota.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This crowd was stunned by